Hello mga kapatid! Welcome to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we're going to install our new call headset. Actually, this is not my first time to install headset without using specific tools. So if you're watching right now and you have same question, this video is for you. So let's go! So first, in order to remove our headset cups with bearing, we need to remove the stem together with the handlebar. Next, we need to remove the seal and the compression ring. Next, we need to remove the front brake caliper to avoid the brake hose from overstretching. Or we can remove the front brake lever. But in my case, I need to remove the bar end extension and grip before removing the brake lever. That's why I prefer to remove the brake caliper than removing the brake lever. But either way will do. And we can now remove the fork. As you can see, the cover of the cartridge bearing is already on the top of the fork. In this case, the bearing can already cause accident by locking the handlebar when you turn either left or right. Next, in order to remove the bottom bearing cap, we need to push it with any available tools. Right now, I'm using an extra carting rod and a hammer. But make sure that you're hitting the bearing cap, not the frame itself. After removing the bottom bearing cap, I turn my bike upside down to have a clear view of the top bearing cap. And we just need to apply same procedure. Next, we need to remove the old crown on our fork. For the non-tapered fork, it's easy to remove. You can just use a flat screwdriver and push it upward. After we remove everything, we can now install our new call headset. This one is an integrated, non-tapered headset with a diameter of 44mm top and bottom. For the installation of bearing cap, make sure that you clean any grease residue and put a new grease. After that, we can now put the bottom bearing cap. Right now, I'm using a hammer and a rag to avoid scratches to the bearing cap. And also make sure that you hit the cap gently to avoid any crack on your frame. Next, we just need to put the bearing inside the cap. After installing the bottom bearing cap, I turn my bike to normal position to install the top bearing cap and do the same procedure in putting the other side of the bearing cap. After installing the caps with bearing, we can now install the new crown by pushing it downwards. After installing the crown, we can now put the fork back to the head tube. But before putting it back, I always put a new grease to lessen the friction. Next, we need to put the compression ring to stabilize the fork. Then the seal to prevent the dust, water, and so on from entering the head tube. Next, we are going to install our stem and spacer. In my case, I'm using 2 spacers. I put it at the bottom of the stem and the other one is on the top of the stem. After putting the stem and spacer, we can now put the top cap and bolt and tighten it. Lastly, we just need to straighten our handlebar, tighten the stem and put back the brake caliper. And we are now ready to go. So that's it mga kapatid. If ever meron kayong suggestion, just comment down below. And also don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Keep safe and ride safe mga kapatid.